Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thought we'd start today with something fun for the first video on my new channel here. Got a new box, got something fun inside here, actually a couple things. But before I get to what's in the box, maybe a quick backstory on what led me to this whole box in the first place. So going back probably to roughly 2006 or so, I got this Saddleback leather wallet as a gift, and quite unbelievably, compared to all the other wallets I've ever owned, this wallet has stood the test of time. And of course you can see there it definitely is some wear and tear on it, but we're getting close to 20 years now since I got this wallet. And it's held up incredibly well. Certainly there's some wear and tear, some scuffs on it. I think you can see here in the video, got the little emblem there in the corner, which is great. So this wallet, again, being for all the years it's been around and used non-stop, mind you, if you look, the seams, all the stitching, still about as good as the day they came, with just a little wear and tear on them. In fact, none of the stitching has come apart at any point. So pretty impressive. So with that being said, that led me to, many years later now, finally pulling the trigger on one of the larger Saddleback leather items, in fact two of them. So the box here contains the front pocket leather briefcase in dark coffee brown, as well as the large leather portfolio also in dark coffee brown. And the wallet that I just showed you a second ago there, that too is in dark coffee brown. So keeping consistent with that choice, I went with these two new items. And so why don't we go ahead and unbox them and take a look at how they came out. Haven't even opened it yet, so we'll dig in. Of course, you want to be pretty careful here not to stick a knife too far down into the box there and potentially damage the goods. But should open up pretty easily here. And forgive me, I'm using one arm at a time here. Just had rotator cuff surgery a couple weeks ago, so I'm limited down to just one arm. So your patience is certainly appreciated as we go through here. All right, so this is how it arrives from Saddleback. Some paper there. Got the invoice here. All right, so right away we have the large leather portfolio. It's got a nice strap there on the front. You can see on the back here how it connects back there. So we'll get into that in just a second here. All right, and now the main purchase here is the briefcase. Go ahead and get the box out of the way. All right, and there it is. Came wrapped up in plastic just like the portfolio. So we'll just work our way through that real quick here. All right, here we go. All right, so that is the front pocket briefcase, and we'll put the portfolio over here. We'll take a closer look at that in a minute as well. Now, obviously, what drew me to purchasing this briefcase from Saddleback in particular was obviously the experience I had with the wallet. Certainly all the things everyone has seen online, you know, 100-year warranty, your loved ones will fight over it when you're dead. And I can actually see, at least with the wallet so far, that there's a good chance these products will outlast me. So might just live up to what they say. So anyway, we'll just go ahead and dig in here. So this is the front, obviously. You can see up here is the handle. Nice flat handle. All leather wrapped, of course. The side here. And this has got a pocket. My goal was to probably try and use that for like a water bottle or something along those lines. At least one of them, because I believe, yep, there's one over here on this side. So essentially matching sides. And this back here, we have a couple things to point out. There is a pocket in here that slides into, as well as this ring that you can use with the strap that I'm quite certain is going to be inside to fashion this into a backpack. So it's not just a briefcase. It can actually transition over into a backpack. So we'll go ahead and get the straps undone here. Take a look inside. All right, so right away on the inside, this is a pigskin. For those of you that don't know that already. So very durable, also soft, a little bit more like a suede feel than the full grain leather here on the outside, which is more of a smooth texture. So this one's got a little bit more of a soft feel to it there. And then inside is our strap, which again, we can use that, transition this into a backpack. Or obviously, probably the primary use would be to use it for the shoulder strap purpose, more traditional. And you can probably see in here, let's see, got one big pocket here in the back, certainly big enough for all kinds of, whether it's a laptop or binders, paperwork, brochures, whatever you may be using it for. I happen to be in the process of transitioning into a new career that will certainly involve all of what I just mentioned and probably then some. So having that storage portability is going to be a huge help. And then here on this one, you've got a little clip here for keys or anything important that you want to clip to it that rests inside. And then it might be a little hard to see in there. I apologize for the lighting. So I can pivot it there. But there are pockets. I feel like they'd be a little tight for anything but maybe some kind of writing instrument, pens, pencils, maybe a ruler or something along those lines. You could tuck into those side pockets, at least for now. And like with the wallet that I had before, as you can probably tell from here, with full grain leather, right, it's the entire surface layer of the leather, not just a thinned out portion. So this is very thick. And at the moment, it's still pretty firm, right? So it definitely needs some time and use to work in and become certainly a little bit softer, a little bit more flexible. And over time, I know from experience with the wallet, that does in fact happen. Then here in the middle, I know this was billed more as kind of like a cigar holder. I don't know if I'll be using it for that, but certainly I've seen other folks putting, whether it's, again, pens or pencils, or you could do it like a flashlight, like a mag light kind of flashlight there. Might be a good idea. And you've got two front pockets. There's kind of a cool bonus here for those of you that haven't seen it yet, but so, pretty standard stuff here with these. Just filler in there. Yeah, try to tip it here so you got pockets there. Might be good for holding charger cables. Tuck your phone in there. Other personal items perhaps. You might notice right here, I'll try and zoom it up here, just like on the wallet. You've got their logo there. Their old dog with the hat on, which is fantastic. All right, and then the cool thing that maybe most folks don't know about, if you haven't seen this already, is behind the front pockets, there's actually another pocket. So if you just need to slide something in, maybe don't want to quite go through having to undo the strap here, you can simply tuck something in there. So things that you may need to access more easily. And I'll be honest with you, I thought this might be a little bit tighter. Actually pretty easy to get in there, right? So that's a nice spot where you can tuck some things in pretty easily. You know, like again, a phone or something like that, if you didn't want to have it in your pocket, just want to tuck it into a spot on your bag, that certainly seems like a good size for something like that. You'll notice all the hardware here is stainless. This is top of the line materials here, obviously, hardware, right? No breakable parts. So really, this should just stand the test of time beautifully. All right, and then, you know, so you got D-rings, as you can see, I've been kind of touching on those on the side there. You have them down here at the bottom as well. And all of that allows you to configure it, again, with the shoulder straps or the backpack attachment connections there. You can transition over to that. Not to mention, if you want to keep it in, you know, whatever carrying mode you liked, but you also wanted to perhaps strap something to the bottom, whether it's blueprints or, you know, something else, you know, some form of rolled up you know, towel, whatever the case may be that you wanted to stick on the bottom there, you certainly could do that too. So pretty cool. I got to tell you, this is kind of my first few minutes here right now doing this video, some exposure to it, and it's every bit as good looking as I expected. Definitely, I mean, I wish you can't, unfortunately, enjoy it the way I can. I wish you could smell it. It smells fantastic. It's like a leather saddle shop in here. Just smells fantastic. And I'm definitely going to be looking forward to using this here. And, you know, probably come back and do an update at some point here. I know one of the big things you want to make sure you do is take care of the bags, you know, properly clean them and condition them. So we'll probably do some videos in the future. If nothing else, just checking in on how it's wearing over the years. But certainly wanted to just start off with a quick review of this new bag. You can see their primary logo. All right, so we'll set that aside and we'll go to the second item here for today. And that's a large portfolio. And honestly, it just felt like if you had such a great bag in the first place, that you really needed something nice to go with it. And I couldn't resist picking up this large portfolio. They have a smaller one, as I recall, that doesn't come with the front strap here. I think that adds a little extra character to it there. Certainly looks nice. Got the Saddleback branding there as well. See all the stitching, and just like on the wallet, just like on the bags. All right, and then in here, set it up there so you can see it. Obviously you've got pen holders here on the top, as well as over here on the side, and then pockets all on the bottom. And then you've got some inner sections here. You can store paper, so you've got one up here and kind of towards the front, and one here in the back that's just a little bit larger. And then here is where you would tuck in, you know, obviously like a legal pad, very traditional layout there. So we'll get some of those in the near future and add them, as well as pens and papers and all that good stuff. And then you can see here, there's the dog wearing his hat. And that's the large leather portfolio. Guess we didn't look at it yet, but here's the back, just for what that's worth there, out of the wrapper. See the hardware, craftsmanship. Yeah. I haven't found anything better. Certainly been impressed with the wallet that I've had for so many years. And these two look like wonderful additions to the collection. Dave and his team do a fantastic job. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Leave me your comments below, and we'll see you soon.